Welcome to another episode of the National Agenda, your go-to political show where we discuss all pressing national issues. And you know that on the National Agenda, the voices of the grassroots is heard. At the same time, we give the voices of the policymakers the chance, the space to also be heard. On this show, we leave no stone unturned. And you know that if it comes up in the political space, in the social space, I, Samuel Armah-Kofi Buah, will definitely do my best to present these issues to you. So you know that this is the show you have to stick and stay on. Today, I have some pressing issue to discuss. And I have two gentlemen in the studio. We have had an interaction before. And today's issue is a matter that is in relation with galamsey operations in the country. Look, my people, fellow Ghanaians, this is a popular saying. We as a people, we as a country, are still dealing with the issue of galamsey. And it looks as if our leaders have no solutions for it. We have moved from Operation Vanguard to National Coalition for Galamsey, whatever it is. We've had committees sit on. We have lost lives of 8 gallant men who were traveling to certain places to ensure that responsible small-scale mining is done. We are still losing lives. And so today I'm not happy at all, because how is it that we live in a country that is, filled with or full of all these resources? We live in a country that is so endowed this way that our leaders are unable to help us find proper solutions. When the incumbent government, under the leadership of His Excellency Don Dramani Mahama, came into office, one of the things that they sought to do was to even try and repeal bits of the LI 2462 and that of the LI 2501. One of the things that they also did in the interim was to form an operation, the NAIMOS operation, certainly, which was going to allow or overcome the operations of that of the Vanguard and that of the one that was set for under the IGP's operation. You understand? But something is really happening. NAIMOS is responding to operations, and unfortunately for us, there is an accident and lives are still lost. What we know right now is that the government of Ghana is seeking to review the operations of NAIMOS after or on the backdrop of the fact that there has been an accident. We understand that one private has lost his life on their way for the NAIMOS operation. Let me not waste your time. In fact, I don't even call this a time wasting. I have 2 gentlemen in the house to help me discuss this issue, look into it. On my far or extreme left, I have Staloni Okain, who is a former NUX Secretary for Education. And I also have Ali Shamsu, who is a youth advocate and an activist. Gentlemen, you're welcome. I am fired up today because of the issue at hand.
You have to.
Should we continue to lose lives as a country?
No, I don't think so. It is very sad and very dangerous where our country is heading to. We have put up a fight to somehow prevent killing prevent killing of citizens. And that fight is rather killing those who are fighting it. I think it is something that is really worrying. And if we don't look at it with that patriotic eyes, I think that we are losing our country. And we are losing a very important element in our life, which is water. And I think this is something that we all have to be worried about.
Certainly. I appreciate your concern. Shamsu, let me come to you. Is it a matter of procedural inefficiency or the modus operandi of the NAIMOS operation? Is it that there's some sort of, we don't have a proper way of fighting illegal mining, or is it that we don't have any strategy? Because how is it that even the military will lose lives?
For me, I think we have a laid down approach on how to tackle illegal mining.
So then what is happening?
The real issue is those who are fighting it are the main cause of it.
You don't mean it. What makes you say so?
I mean it.
What makes you say so? You mean which people are fighting? You mean, is it that you're saying that the army that is fighting it, or the government that is implementing?
The government that is fighting it are the cause of illegal mining.
And what makes you say so?
We were in this country where an audio popped up. The party here, quote and unquote, galamsey. The party that here the ska was a ruling party, and the same ruling party was
where the ruling party was. Where the ruling party at that time was the MPP.
The MPP.
Okay.
So they told us they were fighting galamsey. They set up an interministerial committee against illegal mining, and these same people were in that committee are the ones whose audio popped up. The party here, ska in galamsey. See, we have the way to end it, but if those who are trying to end it are the ones doing it, we're giving licenses to constituency executives, party chairmen to go and mine in our forest reserves. And then you send soldiers.
I think that is what the Honorable Minister Armah-Kofi Buah is trying to repeal using the LI.
Sure.
Okay.
So if a whole regional party chairman is giving licenses to go and mine, and then he ended up mining illegally. See, if you have license to mine, doesn't mean you are mining legally.
Okay.
If the government asks you to mine within this portion of land and you mine across it, you are mining illegally.
I mean, the last time I had a lawyer here to help me even break down these issues, and then with him was another environmental strategist, and we even discovered that the licenses that is given, okay, most of them are prospecting licenses, and if you have a prospecting license, you don't even have to dig. You just go survey. Okay, I can get you. You don't necessarily have to do any huge digging. But we have a lot of people in this country who have prospecting licenses but are digging as though they have the license to even dig. Let me come to you, Stallone. Look, just like he's saying, on that backdrop, I have always been of the view that we as a country seem to be struggling. If I should say, are failing, because virtually looks like a lot of lives depend on the galamsey operation. Trust me. I have done my own background checks. I have traveled to places where galamsey is mined. I've been to Akwatia, and in Akwatia, along the River Brim, lives depend on that mining activity that happens over there. All the way through to Kede, I have gone all the way to Western, close to Ankobra, and the same thing is happening. That woman who lives there depends on the people over there to come and buy her cocoa every morning before she survives. Don't you think it's going to be difficult for every government to even get rid of this thing totally?
I think we are all witnessing the difficulty. But before I go to that, I feel that, you see, we are seeing the gravity of galamsey issue now, because there is the light has been thrown on it
now. Okay. So you mean it was there, but nobody was talking about it?
For over 8 good years, there have been a hidden, serious galamseys that media people were scared to follow. Governments themselves were not even ready to even touch.
And don't you think it's because they were in on it?
I won't go there. Okay. But then I just want to somebody will say that why is it that all of a sudden galamsey is all around and all those things? That is why I'm just bringing that.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So we are seeing it more now because there have been a light that has been thrown on it.
Okay.
But amidst that light, I feel that the approach is wrong. Or
The military way of handling it.
I feel the approach has been one way, because it is.
So what should we do?
If you keep on doing something, the same thing, and the result is not changing, you have to just definitely know that the approach is wrong.
So what should we do?
Galamsey has really come and is really supporting people financially, and is really giving an economical backbone to some people.
Just like I stated, I mean,
Just
visiting these places, I noticed that it is even difficult for them.
Approaching it the way we are doing now, I think it should be relooked at.
Okay.
We should look at letting the people see the prospects aside Galamsey.
Where that means
letting them know the opportunity that is there for them.
And then it means that we need to create jobs.
Thank you.
It means that we need to formulate policies.
Thank you. So you see, I am talking about this thing. In 2026 budget, whooping 150 million
was attributed to the NAIMOS operation.
Has been given to NAIMOS operation. Can't this open 3 factories at places where Galamsey is being seen? After that, we get to them and tell them, look, this is a factory.
Let them go there and
work over there. Don't you think that we can push them into that factory? Now the site will be there with no human beings for the NAIMOS to fight them.
That's certainly.
To be frank, they are doing very well. I won't say NAIMOS is doing nothing. They are doing very well. But I think that we have used this approach before.
It didn't work.
Not worked, so we should change it. It's high time we change it. Galamsey is a very worrying issue, and some people have even suggested that we should just shoot and kill, which I disagree. But then I can't blame them, because it is getting worrying. You get it.
Yeah.
So I feel that we need to look. We need to look at solving this problem from a different angle,
all right,
rather than using the military approach. You understand?
I get it. So Ali, let me come to you. Now that the government is looking at, reviewing the operations of NAIMOS, are you expecting a total halt of NAIMOS operation, or you think there should be a holistic approach where we allow community members and all that? What are you expecting? Let me put it like that.
You said community members to be part of.
Yes, no, I'm asking. You see, now government is really looking at reviewing NAIMOS operation. We don't know what's going to happen. It could be a total halt of the operation.
I'm not sure it will be total halt, considering a whooping 150 million has already been set aside for the operation in 2026. I think the modus operandi will be reviewed. Maybe their ways of doing things will be changed. But for them to...
But is that what you're expecting?
Yes, I'm expecting that. Considering the budget allocation, I'm expecting them to change or to review their operation, not to halt their total operation.
Okay, your last words before we go on this matters.
So my brother was talking about alternative livelihood for these illegal miners. That we should have factories or other job opportunity for them instead of the mining. My brother, they will still compare the amount of money they will get from Galamsey to what they will get from the factory.
But at least we should start from somewhere.
They will not.
We should start from somewhere.
If they are getting 7,000 in a week in Galamsey, you are telling the person to go and work in a factory to receive 1,500 or 1,000 cedis in a month. I'm not sure. Even if I'm the one, I'm not sure I will leave the Galamsey and then do the factory. So
then where lies the willpower to help fight this? That's why I always believe the community must get involved.
The willpower is those fighting it.
Okay.
They are the main cause of it. If only they are willing to stop Galamsey, because almost all the mining sites belongs to
the biggest.
The big people.
Guys, yeah, that's true. So your final words, we are leaving.
My final words is that, you see, when we are all humans, when you know that you are going to take 350 million and you can be killed as a result, right? And then how do I say 20 million, and you know that this is a safe money, I'm sure every reasonable person will go in for the 20 million. So I think that moving forward, we should declare all water bodies security zone.
Which I understand. Okay, they only did for the forest reserves.
Yes, we should declare all water bodies security zones. We should also declare all forest reserves security zones, and then leave the bare lands that they are mining now, and then use that industrial approach to solve that problem. If there is companies, you tell them go in here. It can the how do I say, the galamsey pits can cave in, killed you, and all those things. Military men can come and kill you. This is the
alternative. It looks like they even have weapons that we don't have.
Thank you. This is the alternative we have for you.
This is
serious. I think we can change lives, and then we can do something beneficial. I don't dispute the fact that we should also look at the galamsey kingpins. And we should rigorously
hold them accountable. That's fine.
And I think that is the way that we can go. And then I see a political will in this
government.
But I think that more can be done.
Thank you, gentlemen, for gracing the show today. We really appreciate your comment. Viewers, we think, in fact, I add my voice to over 30 million Ghanaians and say that we as a people are tired. We as one voice are calling on our leaders. We know that you have the political will. We are begging you. This type of solution is not working. It only lasts for a couple of days, as though heaven has come down, and nothing else happens again. We are calling on you. Every Ghanaian out there, whether you are a kingpin or not, please understand that the family member would one day drink that water that is flowing downstream in our various river bodies. We are tired though. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, we know you are doing your best. But today, we are calling on you again. Lance Minister, Emmanuel Armah-Kofi Buah, we are calling on you again. All stakeholders, NAIMOS operation, the team. See, we express our deepest condolences to the family of the man that lost his life, the military man that lost his life. However, I'm sure if his family members are watching, they'll be in pain. Should it always be the case? Never again. We as a Ghanaian people must stand and uphold the good name of our country, Ghana. God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make her great and strong. This has been the National Agenda, and I am your host, Samuel Ofobi Bamfo. Please, let's get interactive on all our social media handles. See you in the next episode.